Hello guys, welcome back onto the channel. There's a misconception surrounding the counter steering assist in GT Sport. A lot of people seem to think that this is just a magical switch that you can toggle on and off and it will instantly make you a faster racer and it will instantly make you win races. And that's really far from the truth. Since the game came out, I've been playing with it off, and I started playing with it on early in January, and just to get a feel for how the car handles. And I must say that I prefer playing GT Sport with it on. It makes the car a lot nicer to drive. If you think that the counter steering assists actually make you faster, the short answer is yes, by a little bit. But if you think it makes you faster in the sense that you're gonna win races with it on, then you might be wrong there. And the reason for that is that people seem to think that with the counter steering assist on, you're able to take corners at full speed, or you don't need to be as careful as people playing with it off. And that's not the case. One good example that I can give you is coming out of this first corner. I have the counter steering assist off right now. And look what happened if I floor. I spin out. So this is with the counter steering assist off. This is to be expected because you're basically inputting too much power into the car as you come out of the corner, and the car just can't handle. So it doesn't have any traction, it's gonna start spinning out very quickly. Now, the same thing happens with the counter steering assist on. The only thing that the counter steering assist does is correct oversteer. So if there are any corners where you usually fishtails a little bit, and you have a little bit of trouble controlling your car, keeping your car on a straight line, this is when the counter steering assist is gonna be helpful, because it's gonna correct the car steering in a way that you're not gonna have to deal with too much oversteering as you come out of the corners. But if you floor the car, you're gonna spin out. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean by running with it on. Okay, so I have the counter steering assist on. You can check that by looking at the blinking lights. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see, but there's a blinking icon on the bottom of the screen that indicates that I have the counter steering assist on, and it's set to strong. This is the strongest option that we have in the game. So I'm gonna go all the way up to the same corner that we were in the last when we were running with it on, just so you can see. Okay, so we were here. Alright, so see what happens when I floor the car as I come out of the corner. Same thing happens. So you still need to be careful around the corner just as much as with it off. It doesn't change in this regard. But yes, it's gonna make it a little bit easier in corners where your car tends to fishtail a little bit, so you don't have to deal with that much. And it's in that sense that's gonna make you a lot faster. Well, not actually a lot faster, but a couple times faster per lap. But if you're not a consistent racer, if you're not good at nailing your braking points, at nailing your turning points, then the counter steering assist is gonna do very little for you. It's not gonna make you instantly win races and just make you a faster racer. That's not what's gonna happen here. And I know that there are a lot of people who want this assist out, because people say that this assist doesn't exist in real life. I can't confirm that because I've never driven a sport car before, and I don't usually read about this technical stuff in cars. As I said many times over many of my videos in my channel, I don't care about the technical specs in cars. I'm more of a visual driven kind of guy. So I'm more interested in the visual aspect of cars, but I can understand if this assist doesn't exist in real life and people are kind of pissed off and want it out of the game. and they want Polyphony Digital to remove or do something about it, but I don't see them doing anything about it because, as I said, it doesn't make much of a difference if you're not a good racer to begin with. And that's, I think, the biggest misconception that I see people, especially in the comments in some of my videos, when people see that I'm talking about the counter steering assist or that I'm using the counter steering assist. Some people get really triggered by that, and they say that this is a noob assist, and this might as well be. But I personally find that I tend to focus more on actually enjoying the games that I play, so I'm not too worried about sticking with the realistic settings that a game has to offer. And I know that a lot of you are the same. You're not too concerned about the realistic aspect of the games, but I know that there are a lot of hardcore fans that really take their hobby seriously. So one thing that Polyphony Digital could do about that would be maybe separate daily races between people who have the counter steering assist on and people who have it off. But then again, you would kind of split up the community into different groups, and I don't think that's something that Polyphony Digital would actually do to their own game. Now, I'd like to give you one more example where the counter steering assist actually helps you. So for that, we're gonna be heading to the Tokyo track, which is, I think, the perfect example of where the counter steering assist actually makes you a little bit faster. Alright, so we're driving the Mazda RX-7, which I think is the perfect car to show exactly what I'm talking about when I say that the counter steering assist might actually help you. So there is a corner coming up, not this one, it's after this one. Alright, so this next one, usually you can take this one at full speed, but look at what happened to the car. Look, you see that the car started oversteering a little bit over that section, right? I'm gonna replay that section in slow motion just so you can see what I'm talking about. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm running with the counter steering assist off in this run, just so you can see what happens if you don't take that corner at the proper angle at full speed. That's a full speed corner in most of the cars, save for a few rare exceptions where you actually need to tap on the brakes just a little bit in order to make that turn. Now we actually have the counter steering assist on. Again, you can check by the blinking icon on the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna zoom in just so you can see what I'm talking about. That's the indicator that I have the counter steering assist on. Whenever the icon blinks red, it means that the counter steering assist is actually kicking in and helping us out a little bit. So I'm gonna take the exact same corner at full speed. Look, even though we still oversteered a little bit, look at how much nicer we were able to take that corner. It's just a small difference. As I said, you're not gonna be able to gain a lot of time on a per lap basis with the counter steering assist on. It comes down to just a couple tenths per laps, really. And if you're really fast, and if you're racing against really fast people, that's gonna make a world of a difference. But that's all the counter steering assist does. But then again, I'm not advocating either pro or con the counter steering assist. If Polyphony Digital decides to get rid of this assist, then I'll gladly go back to playing with it off, because that's exactly how I had been playing over the first couple months since the game came out. That's not such a huge issue for me, but it does make the car feel nicer, at least to my hands. I play with a DualShock 4, I'm not playing with a wheel, so I don't know how this assist actually feels with a wheel. This might be where people come from when they talk about the counter steering assist in such a negative light. This might affect wheel users a lot more than it affects the controller users like myself. But That's it. That's pretty much all the counter steering assist does. It doesn't magically make you faster. It's gonna shave a couple tenths off every lap, but it's not gonna do much to help improve your lap times or even your performance if you're not a fast racer, a consistent racer to begin with. So I hope that this clarifies some misconceptions that some people have. And I'm not doing one of those side-by-side comparisons because I'm not consistent enough in my lap times to be able to match exactly the speed and angle that I take every corner around the track. But from the point of view of a guy who is not that good in Gran Turismo Sport, that's how I see the counter steering assist in the game. Let me know in the comments down below whether you disagree or not. Let me know if you spotted something that I didn't with the counter steering assist on, and let me know if your experience with the counter steering assist on is different from the one that I have so far. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more GT Sport content, share the video with your friends and on your social media. It helps me out a lot and I really appreciate the help. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are in the description down below or at the beginning of the video. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.